Allegra Miller here to share with you the astrology for today, February 24th, 2021, and the essential oils that will be helpful in making the most of these energies. For simplicity's sake, I have divided the oils I'll be speaking about relative to the astrology into two different categories. The basic category, for those of you that may be just getting started, you're likely to have at least one of the following. Those are doterra, breathe, wild orange, and balance. In the specialty category, for those of you that are more seasoned oilers and have more in your arsenal of support to work with, you're likely to have at least one of the following of these oils: doterra pink pepper, console, and cedarwood. I am very particular about the brand doterra because it has been a game changer in my life, and I have found a profound difference in the therapeutic value with that brand, that chemistry, relative to the brands that I grew up with and was trained and tested. I've been using doterra for over 7 years now and have helped hundreds of people change their lives with these products. So I'm very passionate about that. If you do not yet have doterra, please reach out. I would love to help you start your journey. If you already have doterra and want to take your journey to the next level, please reach out. I'd love to support you there too. Not only do I sell doterra, I also offer naturopathic consultations and bodywork, and also life coaching sessions, which are a more integrative approach to life, using oils and supplements and consciousness tips to take things to the next level. Anyway, keep that in mind. As for the astrology today, the moon early this morning went into Leo at 6:18 a.m. In Leo, with the moon in Leo, we will find ourselves being more fully self-expressed and have a desire to shine and be more creative in our self-expression. Leo is a fixed fire sign. It really loves to be center stage. It is very cheery and optimistic vibe. I love that about Leos. It's a fun energy. I always associate abundance consciousness with Leos because they really love luxurious things and they get them. They like to surround themselves with things that make them feel good and look good, and it's a real self-love, self-honoring energy, in my opinion, that I really enjoy about Leo people. So we're going to be under that influence over the next few days. On the shadow side of Leo, there can be a desire to compare oneself with others that can inhibit self-expression. So with that in mind, I did pick pink pepper today. Pink pepper essential oil is really helpful in giving us a visceral sense that each one of us is a unique expression of the divine, and that when we're truly in alignment with source, that there's no two alike, and that any kind of idea of comparison or competition are moot points that we as a consciousness are evolving out of. So pink pepper just is a really good oil for loving your uniqueness and helping you to come out of your comfort zone, to let that shine and be okay with it and to not compare. How do I take pink pepper? I take pink pepper internally. It does have a peppery taste, so keep that in mind. If it's too strong for you, make sure you've got something to chase it down, or take it in a veggie cap. That will help. But pink pepper, especially, only the brand doterra would you'd be taking internally, but I would just put it on my finger, put it in my mouth. That's me. And then maybe chase it with some kombucha. Pink pepper is really great for tight muscles, neck, back, wherever you've got tightness. It really loosens it up and tenderizes it. Not only for your muscles, but if you're making any kind of marinade for meat, it will tenderize it very well too. So that's another form. But when you cook the essential oils, it will decrease the medicinal properties, so do keep that in mind. It'll be effective for that, but not so medicinal. But you can make like a nice tapenade with pink pepper oil. if you're looking for, you know, to use it in food recipes. But anyway, I chose pink pepper for that reason. As far as what else is happening, at 4:31 p.m., Mars in Taurus trines Pluto in Capricorn. And this is going to be a really energized confidence that is the undertone, overtone. It's a forward movement, kind of an unyielding forward movement that is going to be polarized in its viewpoint and very clear in what needs to be done. There's a magnetism that comes with this energy that can be really good for your relationships. It can be great for sexuality and but yeah, this is a very strong energy that will help you get things done with confidence and ease. And so with that, I chose wild orange because that will help keep you in this Leo, fiery, freely and fully self-expressed energy. And wild orange holds the energy of abundance. So it's like the energy of there's more than enough for anything you want and need. It's high in terpenes, which are really good, powerful mood elevators. doTERRA wild orange I would take internally. You can add it to your beverage of choice. In this case, just make sure that's glass, not plastic. And if you are going to be in direct sunlight, keep that. Don't use wild orange topically and go out and be in direct sunlight because it can make you more photosensitive. But this is just going to add a cheeriness. It's like sunshine in a bottle. I'd get this going on all of your diffusers. Bottom of the feet is a good spot if you are concerned about sunshine. Anyway, let's see. Leo moon is square Uranus in Taurus at 7:53 p.m. This can make us have, this can make us a bit irrational. We might be a little bit impulsive. This is overall like associated with emotional instability. Not a good time to make any big decisions because you could very easily not be judging things. You might have distorted perceptions and be making things out of just a rash place that's not wise. So best energy to relax and ground. Part of why I chose both balance and breathe. Balance on the bottom of the feet and the wrists and the back of the neck, topically and aromatically and diffusers. Really grounding, stabilizing blend that will help to just have you not be at the mercy of irrational emotions. Breathe is really helpful for curbing rage, curbing anger. Letting you feel it, but not explode in an irrational, messy kind of way. So the way I do breathe is I put it in my diffusers. It's also really good for snoring, by the way, so put it in the diffuser by the bed. But put it on the palms, cup that over your nose and mouth without touching your eyes, and take some deep breaths in. And actually, breathe and wild orange are a great combo for that, so I'm going to do that. That'll really clear things, just help you instantly reboot. I would do more breaths than that. I would do like 5 breaths through both your nose and mouth. Powerful reset. Then later on tonight, the Leo moon is in opposition to Saturn, which is in Aquarius. That happens at 8:49 p.m. And that's part of why I chose both Console and Cedarwood, because this energy can leave us feeling it can bring up energy. Can bring up sadness and a feeling of being alone, feeling kind of isolated on your planet, get into just feelings of depression, isolation, not feeling, a sense of kindredness with maybe your species, your community, whatever your thing is. But Cedarwood will help you feel more interconnected to your community, your family, your the whole collective at large. Cedar wood is like the difference between an individual tree feeling itself as an isolated tree and a tree feeling itself as both a tree connected to this vast interlinked root system in the forest at large. So that's like cedarwood is just really, really powerful at making you feel this deep sense of interconnectedness. And console is just going to be very good for both helping you feel grounded and connected. It helps to lessen any sadness, as is breathe oil is very good for sadness energy. The console is a topical aromatic only. I would use it on the front and back of the heart, back of the neck, wrists. Make sure you're breathing it into and rubbing it in as you put it on. But front and back of the heart I have found extremely powerful. Also, the bottom of the feet is always a good place because you've got over 10,000 nerve endings there. And so when you put oils on the bottom of the feet, if you're ever unsure on how to use an oil, put it on the bottom of the feet, because you're going to get to the areas all over the body in a way that's quick uptake. With console, you can also put it on the earlobes, the outside of the ears. And cedarwood, same thing, all that I just mentioned. Cedarwood is topical only. Cedarwood is actually really good for skin too, so keep that in mind. Anyway, I think that's going to cover everything for today. Thank you so much for listening, liking, sharing, supporting, subscribing. All of it, much appreciated. Please reach out if I can be of service in your journey. I would love to help, and enjoy these energies, and I'll talk to you in the next video. Thank you.